So I'm at Tokyo Station, and I would like to think about ikigai and how to, promote people's ikigai in a workshop environment. This is something that I have been asked to do already several times, and there seems to be increasing demand for that. So I think it's worthwhile to do this. And of course, a great starting point would be to, reclaim your 5 pillars of ikigai, like starting small, being in the here and now, and the joy of little things. And these things are, harmonious sustainability. What's the other one? Releasing yourself. These 5 pillars of ikigai are great starting points to, reclaim your ikigai. And you should really write down what would constitute your 5 pillars of ikigai and reaffirm it on a daily basis if you can. And I strongly recommend that. In addition, I think it would probably be great to delve a little deeper into the foundations of ikigai. It will be quite a fun exercise for the intellect, not only for the emotion. And specifically, I'm always saying that we are led astray by many proxy goals like school grades and social promotions and social recognitions and incomes and net worth, and these things are great. I mean, they have practical benefits, and so it's not that bad to aim to achieve great school grades or to be promoted in your company, or to be socially recognized, or earn as much as money as possible. These are great goals of practical importance, and people do that. But at the end of the day, you should not forget that these are proxy goals. These are not the final goals, ultimate goals of your life. These are only proxy goals that you set up and for which you strive in your life, which is great. But if you lose your balance, you can lose your life's purposes as well. So you should probably write down your proxy goals, like school grades, promotion, social status, recognition, income, and recognize them, acknowledge them as your life's practical goals, and then try to see beyond them. Proxy goals are great in practical senses, but that's not the end of the story. So you really need to see beyond that. And if these proxy goals are stifling you, these proxy goals are making you less happy, I think it's probably time for you to revise your life's roadmap. And in order to do that, you really need to rediscover your inner self by releasing yourself. That's one of the 5 pillars of ikigai. And also starting small, because what often happens is that people are so obsessed with life's proxy goals, so they tend to aim at really big goals, moonshots even, and they lose track of their everyday life. So that's not really great. So starting small is a really great way of reclaiming your life's true goals, and also harmony and sustainability. Of course, this is a really great pillar when we think about the relationship between humans and the Earth's environment in general, but it is a really great rule of the thumb to lead your life as well. So all these things are very important, and joy of little things is also very important, because it is often the joy of really small things, like taking a walk, having a cup of coffee, having a chat with your loved ones. All these things are great releasers of life's inner true goals. And so, all these things I think would help you in finding and reclaiming your life's true goals beyond the often, proclaimed proxy goals. But, today I would like to really mention one thing, which is to regain your inner child. It's quite interesting that, when we were children, we used to play a lot, and sometimes we forget the passage of time. In Csikszentmihalyi's really great concepts, we were in the flow, in the zone of playfulness, and these were actually prototypes, if you like, of life's ikigai. So ikigai is actually reclaiming your inner child, and in order to do that, you are really well advised to remember what you were like when you were a child. When you were not concerned by social norms, and when the idea of good grades at school or promotions at your company were not really high on the agenda of your life's plate. And if you could remember how you were like when you were a child, that could help you rediscover your ikigai. I was interviewed by Hannah Fry, a really wonderful British mathematician, on the Bloomberg program. And in that interview, I was, asked about my ikigai, and I answered probably when I walk around, I, like to watch butterflies fly, and it's really my butterfly moments, if you like, to see butterflies flying around, and it's my ikigai. And by reclaiming my butterfly moments, I can kind of update my adult life as well, because mind you, many things can be mapped into butterfly moments. When you are walking around like this, you are always looking for something really interesting, some new phenomena, and that could be a butterfly moment. So butterflies could well represent something new in your life, a serendipity. And also butterfly moments could come from my inner self, because sometimes I can have the aha moments, something that would be inspiring, some new ideas, and that could be my butterfly moments, unless I have the state of mind to acknowledge the butterflies and take a really great care of them. Actually, attention is all you need, and if you're too busy, if you're too occupied with a specific goals, specific proxy goals, you wouldn't notice the butterflies flying around, which could actually a game changer, which could actually transform your life. That would be a tragedy, so you shouldn't really be occupied by your proxy goals. Of course, proxy goals are very important practically. You do need to try to score at our entrance exam, or try to be socially promoted, or have an income which is satisfactory. I think these proxy goals are great practically, but that shouldn't lead you astray from your inner joys as a child, inner child. And butterfly moments for me are really symbolic of what I enjoyed as a child. It's an apotheosis of my childhood bliss, and I hope you have something like that. And remembering childhood days, I think it's a really great way of reclaiming your ikigai, because that is the only way you can reclaim your inner joys and authentic, genuine life's purposes and to see beyond the proxy goals. So the butterfly moments in your childhood or something equivalent to that would be a great telescope to go to see beyond the walls of proxy goals into the distance and catch your stars, because we are all in the garden, but some of us are looking at the stars of ikigai.